Basically, we're looking at opportunities in Canva. I believe that we've learned a series of things, and all those things you've learned is more than enough to actually kickstart your career as a Canva designer, so to say, because Canva is basically a design tool. It's going beyond designing now, because of the addition of AI, which is called artificial intelligence. So there's a whole lot of things you can do. So I'm just going to be sharing about like 10 business opportunities around that I think you are good to go with it. Our level of learning is different. I need us to note that. So you may need to take your time to practice more, become better. And the best way in becoming better is just to tell people that you want to design for them for free. That's just it. That's how I started. I did that for more than 5 years. The times I learned design, we call it graphic design, then as at that time there was no money in design. There was no money then, because I'm talking about 2007, 8, when people want to, flyer was, people don't do digital flyer because there was nothing to do around social media as at that time. So people don't need it every day, you get. So I couldn't get, so there were no clients, you understand. So if you had to design, they'll tell you, and you tell someone 5,000 naira, then they were like 5,000 naira for what? Or you tell someone 2,000 naira, then they'll tell you 2,000 naira for what? Because we only design as at that time for flyer, for traditional design is what we do. So we design for print. So as at that time, you have to go to Shomolu. For those of you that know Lagos very well, that's the hub of printing press. But wherever you are in Nigeria, as at that time, you have to go to the printing press, and they do the design for you for free. When you tell a printing press person that you want to make a complimentary card, they will do the design for free. They won't collect anything, because the printing press already have paid graphic designers. You understand? So their work is every month do all the design for our clients that we are printing for. You get? So people don't pay directly for flyer design, logo design, complimentary card, receipt making, invoice making, all those things. People do. If you want to make an invoice in those days, they will give you free logo, because you don't have a logo. You just go there and they will still give you a free logo. So all that while, everything is practically free. So I was to go into that first, but when I see the fact that people were not paying for it, so that's why I moved into web designing. You get? I started learning about web and all of that. And as at the time graphics, social media was booming, I wasn't paying attention to the fact that it may even be a great deal. Even though I tried, but along the line, the challenges that comes with it became a very serious thing. So I just had to abandon it. But the world is changing. The world has changed, and I had to okay, what can be the new thing? So me too, I'm trying to move with the new thing, which now I'll tell you again that the future now. So most graphic designers may not move to the next level. The next level is actually using AI to design, which you guys have had the opportunity to do all through this month of July. So I need everyone to focus more on the use of artificial intelligence, because the only thing you need is just how to read and write now. So any child that is not going to school may not have a future, as it in Nigeria, some people didn't go to school, they are doing this, they are making cool money. But the new future that I'm seeing in the next 10-15 years, it may be challenging for you to be able to do most things without you being able to write, because everything will be based on you just writing, and then there will be interpretation through artificial intelligence. You want to do anything online, you have to do it yourself. That's the way things are going. So you guys have been opportunity to learn some of these things. All you just need now is how to use AI, because you can tell AI. There's another class that I'm supposed to do, although it's not Canva, it's about AI, the use of AI generally. You can use AI to create logo without you knowing anything about logo design. It's all about prompting. So the new future is data prompting, information prompts. Now the opportunities in Canva. So first one is being a social media content creator. You design for social media. As at today, right now, you like I said, you're a social media manager, so you can be creating content for social media. Why and how? you have the tool already. You can use AI to generate copies. Who is a social media? The only thing social media manager does, for long I've been running away from being a social media manager, but now I'm seeing that it's now so easy for me to use Canva, because I can do 50 videos in 2 minutes, in 5 minutes maximum. I can generate 20 social media posts in 2 minutes. I'll show you how you can generate 30 days make it a month. Let's say 30 days make a month. How you can generate 30 days Twitter posts in 20 seconds. So what that means is, if you know of anybody who owns a company, you know, maybe your uncle, your sister, or you know someone in a company, and you get to know that they don't have a social media manager, or their social media account has been dormant. We did a research today, and I got to understand that a particular restaurant in Lagos, the last time they posted on their social media platform was 2016, and is on the highbrow of Ikeja. You know, it's a big restaurant, but they don't have a social media manager. All you need to do is just to contact them, and I'll tell you how you contact them. You tell them you can do the service for them. You know, in Nigeria, when you tell someone online, they'll think you're a scammer. You now take them to Fiverr. You tell them that you can pay on you can pay through Fiverr, which is a freelancing platform. And if you're not okay with my design, you can cancel the offer. You know, when they hear that, they see that the risk level has reduced. You can actually look out for restaurants, any niche of your choice. It might be companies, it might be insurance company, it might be banks, as you can manage. So the one I'm exposing to you is the restaurant. You know, there are so many restaurants, and they practically do delivery. They do home delivery, they do all of this and all of that, but they don't have a social media manager. So you can walk up to them and tell them you can manage their social media platform. You can generate posts for each of the social media platforms in less than 2 minutes. If I'm saying 2 minutes, it's too long. In 20 seconds, 30 seconds, you can generate 30 posts. All you just need to do is copy and paste. It's just, you don't need anything. You don't need to think about the post. Don't bother your mind. You know the name of the company, you know the brand, you know the niche. It's a restaurant, they sell food, and you just tell AI on inside Canva to generate 50 Twitter posts for a restaurant that sells fufu and eba. That is all. And egusi. And AI is going to generate 50, 20, 30 posts as you command. So that makes you that's a niche that you can start on. Just look at, these are some of the businesses that are not already, like, these are new things, new developments. You know, AI is pretty new. There are a lot of opportunity around this. So that's the first one. The second one is designing ebooks and printable books. So before now, all of these things, I myself, like 6 months ago, 5 months ago, I don't know I can use Canva for this. In fact, 2 months ago, I don't know I can use Canva for all of these things I'm mentioning to you. So it's not like but because I've been in the design space, I've been in the tech space, so it's easier for me and faster for me than you. That's just the difference. So the second one is designing ebooks. Now I got to know, I share with you that if not for all of these trainings and all of that, I would have started my ebook. I've gotten everything I need. It's just for you to just go to inside this same Canva, go to documents, and inside documents you want to write an ebook. You put the magic writer and you tell the magic writer you want to write an ebook on, let's say you sell beads, or you sell beads, or you sell beads. Yes, I'm looking for something around me that I can, let's say you sell beads. You know, you can just put it on AI, ChatGPT, to generate an ebook. Just type it there, generate an ebook on how a beginner's guide to selling beads, and it's going to give you everything from the beginning to the end. It is magical. You're not going to write anything. Your job is just to maybe proofread. Take your time to proofread, and then in this same Canva, you now ask it to convert to save as PDF, and that is all. And you have your ebook, and you can take it to Kindle, Amazon, you know, different platforms where you can sell your ebook. Just put it there for $2 or $5. It's global. In a year, if you have 500 people buying the ebook for $2 each, the ebook that you did in less than 30 minutes, you are not going to any printer, you are not going anywhere, it's on your system. In less than 30 minutes you are done, and you don't need to think about what you write. Just write the headline, just the headline. So it's just the ability to give a suitable headline that is going to give you. You can give it a try. We didn't have a class on ebook. You can give this thing a try, and you will see it's going to generate it for you. Just take it to Kindle, take it to all those online places, and go and sell it, and you're done. And people start paying online into your account. $2 is in 500 places in a year without you doing anything. That's $1,000. Some persons are selling their ebook for $20, $50, $100. It depends on how tech and how strong the niche is. If it's a special niche that nobody knows anything about it, you can sell it as high as $20, $50. But if it's something that, okay, you just generated, you didn't do much, sell it for $5. $5 if you have 1,000 people in a year buying, and automatically Kindle will promote it. You can even pay to promote it on Kindle so that you can have more sales. So that's another one. Designing t-shirts and starting a branded t-shirt company. I've shown you how to use mockup to design t-shirts. So all you just need to do is go to your church, tell them your church wants to do a church program. When they want to do a church program, what do they need? Someone go to the market, buy t-shirts at 1,500 in different colors, and someone take it to the printer, and the only thing the printer does is they put the church logo on one side, they put the inscription on the forefront, the whole inscription about the event designed, and then at the back they put people's name in text. That is all. And I've shown you how to do all of this, and you can do all of this in Canva. So many companies need most of these things, and your own price will be cheaper. All you need to do is know where to buy the material, which I can share with you, where you can buy t-shirts in Lagos Island. That's the hub of clothing items and all of that. So that's another one. The third one is designing wall art frames. We call it wall art frames. So in most homes now, when you enter people's home, you see different kind of frames, text frames. You can do this thing as well. All you need to do is open a fresh page on Canva and then put the size of the frame. Is it going to be 2 inches? Is it going to be 2 feet? So whatever size the frame will be, then put the text in the frame. That is all. The same way you are doing flyer, just put the text inside that flyer into a frame. Take it to the printing press to just print out for you, and that is all. And you can. So most times when you're walking on, okay, let me give you this expo. When you're walking on the street and there is traffic, you find out that there are some persons selling frame on the highway. Do you think they are graphic artists? No. They only printed on Canva. That's the kind of material that artists use. You understand? So there are different materials in which you can print on. You can print on. There's a material called Flex. That's like a banner, normal banner that we do. That banner is what they just put inside the frame. So you do the design, and then they print it out. They put it on a banner. And then you take it to there are companies where the only thing they do is just frame, and there are companies that do frame and they print. So you just bring your own design. So you can do some of these things. And when I saw a frame 24,000 naira, I was like, for real? Frame that I can do for just 6,000, and they're selling for 24,000 naira. If you go online, even if you go on Jumia, if you go on Gigi, you will be seeing on Konga, you will see the prices of frames. And this thing, all you need to do is maybe your state has an icon. Just take go online, type it on Google. You understand? Look for that icon, and then the only thing you do is just to put that icon inside your Canva and print it on a frame. Or there is a bridge that is so beautiful in your state. Go online, just as it is, put it inside your Canva and take it to the printing press that you want to print on it, and you can start selling it. So if you have beautiful places like this in your state, if you are in whatever state you are, just look out for the image on Google, and then just print it. So that's another means of making money. So another one is designing journals and workables. You can also be designing journals just the same way you're designing ebooks. You can be designing journals for people. Another one is designing animated videos for brands. So you can start designing animated. Look out for small brands around you, maybe the people you know, and tell them that, oh, okay, you have a business like this. Okay, how much can you pay if I do you a 30 seconds animated flyer or a 30 seconds animated video introducing your business to people? And then you can be sharing it with people. Even if the person is giving you 5,000, it's still something. Even if it's 10,000, it's still something you get. So for me, I just feel some of these things are things you've learned, and you can start putting them to practice. You can just decide to take a niche. You don't need to be doing all of these things. Just pick a niche and forge it ahead. Another one is designing and manipulating image for brands. How to use this magic tools, where you can actually use the magic wand to edit images. So you bring in an image, and then you can manipulate it. There's an image of someone, and you can tell the person that, okay, I can actually change your suit for you, I can actually change your headgear for you as a lady. Okay, I can actually change the seat you're sitting on. I can put a flower vase beside you. So these are some of the things that you can actually share with people, and you'll be so amazed at the number of things you can do with those things. So I just feel is worth sharing. Another one is you can focus on just flyer design alone. You can start designing flyer for people. So you can start designing flyer. You can meet a client and tell them that, okay, I can just be managing your social media with regular flyers. Like, okay, so the image is in already, so you can put it to whatever size you want. If I want it in equal frame size, you can have it, and if you want it just once, it's fine. If you want it wider, there are wider frames there, and there are squared one. So whatever and however you want it, you can decide to make it like this, and you can even type on it. You can put text on it, you can write on it, and put your own signature there, and save it, and go and print it. It is yours. And you can because gone are the days of Picasso, the days of those guys that used to draw Mona Lisa, all those guys in those days. The tools they were using it can be like too difficult to use, but today a lot of people are designing. I've seen someone making money from AI. A guy around January this year used AI to do so the walkway show is mostly done by young people, ladies, young guys, and all of that. Slim, yeah, that's where I'm going. Slim ladies, 8-shaped ladies. But the guy, you ask AI, it generated a runway show. There is a site for that, that you can do things like that. You can manipulate images. You just write what you want, and it's going to give it to you. So he wrote it there that, okay, generate hold people on runway show. That is all. And those things were trending. Even Tunde Not promoted it. Those things trend on social media. So these are some of the opportunities that I feel you can actually leverage on, and then there's a whole lot of opportunity around that. So moving on, also is logo design. So you can decide to focus on just logo alone and be designing logos for brands alone. So you can go and learn more about logo design and take your time about logo design. So just as the case may be, it's just logo and that is all. So another one there is becoming a copywriter and be using AI. Those are the opportunities that I have seen that you can leverage on, and I think you'll be fine with it.